In the month of June, we celebrate fathers all over the world. And today I'm with a father who's going to share with us his experience as a father. But before that, welcome to the Mwesigwas. My name is Mwesigwas, and I am a father to 3 children and 1 on the way. And so I'm an excited father. I have been on this journey for 7 years, because my first is 7 years. And so today I have a guest on our channel, and I would want him to introduce himself. But first of all, Happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you, Father. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
My name is Aine. I'm also a father to 3. not expecting a number 4. My first is 13. That is Ryan. He's in Mandiango. My other is 11. That is Hailey Aine. And my last born is 6 years. That is Renee Aine Chloe.
So, like I said, we are celebrating fathers. This is a month of June, and it's for fathers. And today we want to talk about just a few things. We just want to talk about like 3 things that we have learned as fathers. When we were growing up, we were brought up differently. This generation is different, and the style of parenting, or the style of fatherhood and fathering these children, I think, is different. And so as we discuss, as we pour out and we share what we have learned as fathers over these years. I mean, he has been a father for 13 years. I have been a father for 7 years. And so let's share like 3 things that we have learned. Maybe you can go first.
As a father for 13 years, I've learned, I think number 1, I've learned to be patient with his kids. It's been a challenging 13 years for me. Usually, no matter how prepared your parents prepare you to be parents, you can never be prepared enough. So I have learned to be patient. Our parents were, I don't know if I'm speaking to myself or to the rest, but our parents were not as patient as we need to learn to be patient in the current generation. So it takes a maturity of patience to be able to learn how to deal with this new generation. They can even urge you out if you're not careful.
That's a negotiation.
Exactly. Number 2, that brings me to my second point of learning how to negotiate with them. Learning how to talk to them. You don't just order them. You know, back in the day, your father would say, Aine, clean this place. And you don't have any question. You just do it. Today, you tell, I recently told my daughter she wanted to run for prefectship at her school in Kaboja.
Yes.
And she was telling me, we negotiated. Like I said, we need to negotiate. I negotiated with her. Look, your grades were not so good last time. I need you to improve these grades. And that is when I'm going to allow you to run for prefectship. But when she came to me and she told me, Daddy, these are my papers. I need you to sign for me to become a prefect. I said, no. Remember what we agreed upon? And then she was like, okay, if you want me to back out, I'll back out. But if you also want me to run, I'll run. You know, like that. Like I'm telling you, these kids of today are very sharp. That is also one of the things. And then the third thing is, I've learned how to, as a father for 13 years, I've learned how to handle certain situations differently. For example, if your kid is trying to, like previous example, is trying to blackmail you, you don't just back out and start shouting at them. The kids of today, you shout at them, the next day they are gone out of the house, blah blah blah. They will not talk to you. You can imagine.
And they will talk to maybe the wrong people.
Exactly. So you have learned how to be able to, you know, to run this generation with a different kind of hand, not the way you run with a fist. That just put you down, give you 5, and then you be back in line. Now you can't just beat them. You beat them, they take you to court. So you need to be careful.
Explaining is different.
Yes.
Amazing. It brings me to, I mean, when I think about the things that I've learned as a father for the 7 years that I've been a father, the one thing that comes into my mind is paying attention to these children. You see, these children are communicating every day. They are communicating to us every day. And so if you don't pay attention to what they are saying, if you don't pay attention to that, they communicate, they can be a non-verbal communication or a verbal communication, but you need to pay attention, because maybe we are living in a generation where they are learning a lot of things from different content. Video is telling them things, their friends are telling them things, everything. And so when the child comes and tells you something, you really need to pay attention and address whatever they are telling you. And maybe if it's something that they need to unlearn, or if it's something that is not right, you need to address it there and then. So it's something that I have learned also.
Please create time to learn, to play with your kids. Create time for these chaps. These kids are very exposed, right? Before we were not, now they are. So they are learning things from different kinds of things, from different kind of sources. So you would want them to learn something from you as a father. So as fathers of this generation, let's create time for our children. Let's create as much time as
being intentional. I mean, I need to give my children to understand that to be intentional in the things that we do, to be available for every milestone that they are taking, that whatever milestone that they are going through, I want to be available for that. I want to be intentional. I want to take them to walk with them the journey, and so they appreciate. And then as you walk with them, you're going to appreciate them. The discipline is going to come in. You're going to talk to them. You're going to correct them. And so because we are living also in a generation where fathers are absent. We are very absent because we are looking for money. We are looking for ends. We are looking for school fees. We are looking for all this kind of thing. And you're out there, and these children need you. Sometimes you come in late. And sometimes I may sleep late, and it's like you're literally being the one who's going to school. You wake up with them and you have to take them to school. And it's bad. But for me, I have come to appreciate that time as we drive to school, because we get to speak, we get to pray with each other, and we get, even when I've forgotten, sometimes when I'm driving, one of them will say, Echo, then we'll start the prayer, the declarations we usually make. You are the first and not, and I'm thinking, okay, now let me, and then later I do a prayer, and now they really appreciate it, and it's amazing. And so, guys, that's us, Dixon, Collins, fathers, and we are all, from our side, we are wishing you happy Father's Day. So this is I mean, we have shared what we think as fathers, the things that we have learned. Maybe you've also learned. You can share with us on our channel. You can throw a comment there of the things that you have learned, and let's share, let's learn from each other.